The camera setup is getting more and more jank. I just thought I should tell you guys. I had to wash my mouse pad. Had to wash the mouse pad. We are just chatting. Yeah. I had to wash the mouse pad, so it's just my desk here. I zoomed the camera in as well so we could get like a better whole look at the painting here. I think we're gonna finish this today. I have high hopes. If we finish before the 4-hour mark, I think I will start a new one. I cut my finger. But I thought I was gonna put on some like copyright free music in case I get zoned in and I'm not talking much, but it seems my YouTube music player is not working. YouTube music is taking longer than usual to load. Like, okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay. I got flip it upside down. It's too far away. Hmm. My hand's shaking a little bit. There's like a tiny little sliver of 8 there. I don't know how we're gonna manage that. Did I turn my captions on? Captions are on, yeah. Oh, and YouTube music working. Let us find some copyright-free music to paint to. Chill lo-fi music for office work? Let's give it a go. Yeah, there we go. This is such a light pink. It's also like the whole background. So I think I should get like a bigger brush and start doing some of that. Let me get a bigger brush out. I don't have my little pink fan either. I couldn't find it. I don't know if you can see it very well. Maybe I need to lower the brightness on this thing. You can see it a little bit better when I turn the brightness down. I don't know, even this pink is like still a little too light. It doesn't cover the numbers on the canvas very well. I need to get like the little brush out for some detail work. Let me set this into some water. I'm silly. I didn't even get the brush wet. Hmm. I can still see the number 8 though. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, it looks alright. After stream yesterday, I took like an hour nap and then woke up and didn't have a headache anymore. It was so lovely. Thanks. How are you today, Arcanite? It was a relief after battling it for like 3 hours when I was streaming. I need to find my fan so I can speed up some some of the dry time on here. family for December. Oh, yeah. Booking early is always the way to go. I am going to Egypt in August, and I think we bought our tickets in March. I need to find the fan. I swear I'm taking my airsoft rifle. Yeah, sometimes you can like mail those things before you arrive, but I'm not entirely sure. I've never tried. I have a green card for prescription THC, and I can't bring that with me, obviously, so I have to when I go over there, I'm just gonna have to like not have my prescription for like 2 weeks. Which is fine. I'll be okay. It'll just be like there'll probably be like high stress situations where I might have to just sit out. I'm a little bit worried about flying as well. What is that? Is that 10? Yeah. Sorry. Did the camera fall? Yeah, I think it did. There we go. Thank you. I think I might be almost done, but there's still like a lot of small detail work I have to do. The paints are like really light, so I had to turn the brightness down on my lamp so they would even like show up on camera. Yeah, the understandable. Sometimes it's better to just go without and deal with it than the ramifications that come from trying it, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think those unlock when I buy more expansions on the shop. Because those popped up when I bought the first expansion. So I assume that they'll unlock. It's probably just like when you expand your shop, it's probably just more of a shop. Or maybe they'll let you like, because I think before I stopped playing, we unlocked the gun, the rifle. So like maybe it'll let you like have different rooms for different things, and like we can turn one into our like crystal and potion room and then have the gear and weapons on the other side or something like that. Gunsmith sim? No, I haven't. Is it something I should look into? I do like a good sim game. I will not play gas station simulator. I work at a gas station in real life. I'm not doing that. Please don't make me do real work. I bought a big bundle of Sims from Humble Bundle recently. And I got, I think, both YouTube Lives and, what was it, Castle Flipper. I think I got Brewmaster as well, which is like the beer brewing game. Oh, they have that, like, it's like that in New Jersey. You're not allowed to pump your own gas. You have, people that come out and do it. The place I work at, it's not full service. I will go out and help, like, there's, like, the town I work in is predominantly, like, 65%, 65 and older. So I will go out and, like, help the old ladies pump their gas, and they'll be like, my husband died and I don't know how to do all this. I'm like, yeah, I'll get you going. But I went to New Jersey because I think like maybe 2 or 3 years ago I went to New York. And while we were in New York, we stayed in New Jersey because it was, I think, cheaper maybe, or that's where our family was in New Jersey, so we just stayed there because it's like cheaper. And I remember trying to get gas in New Jersey, and they were telling us like, yeah, no, we come out and pump your gas because you're not allowed to. And honestly, they should do that more here, because the amount of people I've seen pump gas, they should not be pumping that. I'll be back in a bit. Just gonna go for a quick bath to warm up. It's freezing here. Alright, man, enjoy. I will see you when you get back. Okay, I'm flipping this back upside down. While that dries up there. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. Oh no, I grabbed that and now I have paint on my thumb. Okay. right. It looks a little splotchy, I know. Ruh-roh. There's a tiny little 10 there on the book spine. Oh, that's probably interesting. Welcome back. I've messed up, and I've just too much paint, and it smudged onto the. It's getting worse. I don't want to talk about it. I try my best here. See, I don't know, because the thing I accidentally painted over is like this light peach color, so I think it's doomed. It's okay. I can just paint over it entirely. It's just part of the book now. How will they know? They'll never know. How will they know? How will they know? There, now it's just the book, you know? I think that is... No, there's some 5 up here. Is this dry? Yeah, I think it's dry. Pink stylus? No, I haven't. What is that? Explain to me like I'm 5. Makeup special effects. He shows his facial special effects and doesn't find it. Oh, I'll have to look that up. I love watching like makeup videos and the special effects videos, especially around Halloween. I think that's when everyone like gets really, really creative. Halloween, I once asked a lady if she was into cosplay, and she wanted to say, "Ew, get away from me, freak." Yeah, that that is weird. That's a normie for you. I'm gonna take myself out after I said that. I put way too much paint on this brush. Oh, it's just because it's like raised off of the canvas is all. I was trying to hide the number, and well, I've done that. It's just this one's going to be a little textured in the painting. Where's Apathy? I don't know where Apathy's at. Let me text him. He's normally busy during the day when I stream, so if he stops by, it's always a treat. I normally don't catch up with him until like the end of the day. And then everyone else I think is probably lurking. Apathy's been trying to get me to play a scary game, but I haven't been in the mood, so I've been putting that off. I might play that, like that shawarma game, the horror one on Roblox. I might play that. I did play, what was it, Silent Still and Silent Still 2. I played those two, and they were terrifying. And I haven't really played a lot since then. her I feel bad for because I scream, and my house is pretty close to my neighbor's house, and I'm friends with my neighbor's kid. He's like a 22-year-old kid, and I'm friends with him, and he told me once before that he heard me screaming when I was playing a horror game, and he had to tell his dad that, like, I'm not in danger. And since then, I've kind of been embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not like I'm screaming bloody murder. It's just that something happens. I get scared, like jump scared. It's a scream, and then I'm done. There was a guy in the mall that told the men. That's such a funny misunderstanding. I'd be mortified. I would be mortified. Yeah, that's crazy. I would be mortified. I'd actually be mortified, I think. You know, that probably made such a good story for the SWAT team. That's a good one, yeah. Yeah, I think we're at what, 13 now? I got a follower after I went offline. I think not yesterday, but the day before. What was that? Friday? Friday. Because I always have the activity feed for Kick because I haven't learned how to integrate it the same way as I have with the Twitch. So I have the Kick activity board up always. I want to combine them. I just need to like watch more videos. That's how I was able to do multi-chat as well. I had to watch a few YouTube videos. on Kick. I tried it in chat, but he didn't see it. He was like, yeah, I need to grow my Kick. Yeah, I had a really big Kick raid from... Who was it? Creation with a K, I think that's how you say it. He rated me when I was doing art and I didn't have multi-chat. And then I feel like a lot of people were a little bit annoyed because they had to follow me to even chat. But the reason why I have it like followers only for chatting is it sort of deters bots. Now, I do still get bots, obviously, but it will deter majority of the bots. But that time, I didn't have multi-chat on screen. I just had multi-chat on OBS. And they thought I was ignoring them because I just had my head down while I was painting. But since then, I was able to get multi-chat on screen and try to be interactive. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, well, sometimes I don't think they're bots. I think like within that case specifically, like, I don't feel like that was a bot. I feel like that was just a scammer, like a person scamming. Or maybe it was a bot and they're getting more intelligent and I'm naive, but it's always the same thing. It's always an artist, and I have like a full streaming kit. Like I didn't pay a lot of money. I think I paid like $12 on Etsy. So I have like Be Right Back, stream starting, going offline. Like I have all the screens. I have panels. I have like obviously an overlay for just chatting. And then when I'm playing games, I like more of a clean look when I'm playing games. That's why I have this. And then for my gameplay, it's just me on the green screen because I want like a clean look. I think just chatting, this screen here, a little bit cluttered. But that's what it's for, because it's just supposed to be me on cam, the chat, and notifications. But when I'm playing a game, I want people to see the game, obviously. So, yeah. But the bots do get me. I do try to talk for a little bit, but then yeah, like I said, Apathy had to come in and he texted me on Discord and he was like, I'm banning them, and I was like, please do. I've told them 3 times I'm not a VTuber. I don't know what else they want from me. And before I had cam set up, I did like, I think you can go on my YouTube page and you can see like my earlier videos, because I do have basically I started streaming in like 2016 2017 on Twitch only, and I think I got affiliate. I was also on console, I was on PlayStation, so, and I got affiliate really quickly, but then my mom I think I painted on the wrong number, so that's actually my bad. Yeah, I got affiliate really quick. Oh, it doesn't work? Wonder why. But yeah, sorry, now I'm distracted. But yeah, like in 2016, 2017, I can't really remember the specific date, but one of those years, I got affiliate like immediately when I was streaming on Twitch, and then my mom got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. So I had to stop streaming. Yeah, it doesn't work. What the fuck? thanks for pointing that out for me. I will try to fix it. But my mom got diagnosed stage 4 cancer, and then I just stopped. I mean, obviously, I still played games. Like, I'm an Overwatch player. I've been playing Overwatch since 2016. So, like, yeah, I still played games, but I didn't have, I didn't have time to stream. So I took a break, and I took a break for so long. I mean, I took a break from like what 2018 I'd say up until like when I just came back, which is 2026. So I was gone. I was not streaming for like that long. And then I came back. And now I feel like, especially on Twitch, I feel like all I get ever is like bots. If it's not just like my actual friends on Twitch like coming by and like shooting the shit with me, it's always just bots. And then one of my friends was like, Apathy. I say one of my friends, Apathy. Apathy told me, he was like, oh, you got to stream. He's like, you got to stream to all 3. And he also was like, you got to stream to TikTok as well. Maybe that worked. Oh, okay. So for on YouTube, on the Kick page, you have to put the @ in front of the... You can't just put your handle. Does TikTok work? Yeah, TikTok work. Okay, we fixed it. But yeah, so like back when I first came back to streaming, I had like a little PNG tuber, and I just took my emotes, which I've had since I got affiliate. Yeah. And so I was using like a PNG, and I would just I would go into like a voice channel on Discord, and it would animate the PNG. Did I tap my camera? No, that's fine. So I was like, I guess, a PNG tuber for a hot minute, but I only did that to because they say that like helps you, like if you have something on the screen for people to look at. And then I was like, you know what, I might as well just face cam. But face cam is not like the best. Like, I don't think it's the strongest thing because of my glasses. And I'm still like working on angles and stuff to try to like get the reflection from my glasses not there, I guess you could say. Glasses gang, tune in, you know. But honestly, I just want to be myself. I'm not saying like VTubing is not being yourself, because it is. It really is. But if I'm gonna stream, I just want people to, I guess, see me. I mean, it would suck if I like blew up, like I got really, really big, and then I couldn't go outside anymore because people would recognize me. But then again, I just think of how I'm living right now, and I do not go outside for people to recognize me right now. So what does it matter? And I started face camming. Apathy also a big encourager on the face cam as well. Because he was like, you should just do it. You should just do it. And I was like, you know what? I should just do it. Yeah. I think they're both just as good. Because I have friends that are VTubers. So I'm not going to say anything bad about it. It's just not something I want to do. Mostly it's not something I want to do because if you know how much VTubing rigs cost, I'm not paying for that. I'm so sorry. I know, like, obviously people want to pay for that and stuff, but it's such a exorbitant expense for something that I want to stream, but I don't know, like, the longevity of streaming. So I don't want to drop such a exorbitant price tag on something I'm not fully committed to, you know? Mine. Yeah. Also, I feel like a lot of VTubers, especially girls, have like a very nice kawaii voice, and I don't like my voice. But everyone has that. Everyone's like, "Oh, I hate the sound of my own voice." That is just something that human nature, I guess. Yes, yeah. It has like it's because you hear your voice from inside your head in a way, like because you're not hearing your voice the way it actually sounds. You're hearing it, I guess, from the inside, and so it always sounds differently. But yeah, mostly I'm streaming to just work on. I'm very shy. I'm like so shy that I have like a lot of friends on Twitch and I am always in their chats and I'm always watching their streams, but I will not type cuz I'm just so shy. And really, I don't even know why because everyone is always like no one's really nasty. There was just one time there was one time back in like 2017 or something. I think I went into like this Overwatch creators chat and I remember he was playing like this old classic rock song. Like I think it was Leonard Skinner or something and I was like, "Oh, I love this song. This is great." And then he told me to shut the fuck up. He's like, "Shut the fuck up. No one cares if you like this song or not." And that was like literally my first time chatting. And then I just think after that, I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. But it's different when I'm just sitting here yapping to myself compared to in a chat room with other people. I just get nervous that people will take something I say the wrong way and then I'll be like the bad guy. And I never have like bad intentions. I'm very nice. I try to like be what you want to see in the world. So I try to be nice cuz I want I want to be nice because I want people to be nice to me. So it's not hard. Yeah, I never went back to that chat ever again. I don't even think he streams anymore. And I think, to be fair, honestly, I think it was just a bad day for him. I think he was going through like a very private toxic breakup, and it was just a bad day. But also, I still don't understand how I triggered somebody so badly by just saying, I like this song. This is such a good song. This is one of my favorites. Or maybe it was a joke, and because I'm so literal, I misunderstood. I think about this interaction a lot, if you can't tell. Even after all these years have passed. I mean, that's funny. Maybe she felt offended. This is 12, and 12 is dark, I think. Yeah, 12 is really dark. Maybe we should do 7 first, since 7 is so light. I don't believe I've been banned from anyone's chat. But also, like I said, I am a D1 lurker, Division 1 lurker. Sign me. Sign me up. So I don't do enough to get banned. Although I do spend a lot of time in Queso's chat. I love Queso. And I always want to ask him to play Overwatch, but I think it was like, it's been a few weeks now. Someone, their name was Case Play Overwatch, and I think they gifted him like 5 subs, and he read it out, and he said, I will ban you if you ask me to play Overwatch. I was sad. But Overwatch isn't for everyone. I know that. Not everyone is going to have the rose-colored glasses for Overwatch like I do. Such a good game, though. Overwatch got 0 fans. It's because I'm dead. Yeah, I watch a little Asmongold. I like when he's gaming. I don't really like the politics, but that I don't like politics anytime. Like, regardless of what side you're on, I don't really care about politics. I know there's like a bunch of people that will get on their soapbox and they'll be like, you should care, but I don't. I don't make enough money to care. I live in the backwoods. Like, I live in the country. I don't have, like, the biggest thing that's happening to me around here is they're trying to build one of those data centers close by, and the whole town is, like, rioting. I just think there's like so much stuff in life to care about. Politics very low on that list. And I'm of that mindset where it's like two things you don't talk about, politics and religion, like that old school stuff. Like, that's me. Exactly, yeah. That's how I feel about Paralives. You can tell when you're like you can tell when you're playing Paralives, like the 13 devs that made it, it's like a passion project. You can tell it's like people that love the genre and love life sim games from the you could just tell how much heart went into it. I have like 40 hours on it now. I've been building houses and stuff. And I don't really like to build, like on Sims 1, or not Sims 1, but just on Sims in general. I don't really build a lot. I do play a lot, and Paralives has me doing both. I like making new paras, and also I love building houses and adding like a whole. They have so much clutter. And yeah, I rather give my money to indie devs than top big corporations. Yeah, I built a big mansion, and I say big mansion cuz the square footage on it was probably insane, but it ended up only being 2 bedrooms. My favorite thing about Sims though is building tiny houses, so that's my specialty. I wish Asmongold would do another transmog video from WoW. I think it's been a few years since he's done that, but I used to love when he would do the ratings of transmog. EU would always wipe out NA as well for the transmogs. When I played WoW, I was on EU because I have a lot of EU friends, so I'm gonna play on EU, aren't I? If my EU friends want to play WoW. Um, and that was one of my. I enjoyed mog farming, and I had a bunch of add-ons to make it easier for me as well. So I knew what the boss would drop and what I was looking for and stuff like that. No. Yeah, I Iron Lung, I haven't seen it yet, but when it comes out to like when it comes to streaming, I'm gonna be watching that ASAP. I didn't make it to the theaters to see it. Unfortunate. Backrooms and Obsession is doing that currently right now. That's like blowing the $1 million movies out of the box office. And like literal just 2 YouTubers made it. And that it's just like I said, I'll get back on my soapbox here. Corporate greed just pollutes the art, in my opinion. When you don't have someone like passionate about the project, it really just shows. And yeah, you can dump X amount of dollars into it, right? You can put all the money into it you want, but if the passion is not there, people are not going to come out to watch it. And that's why we're being like forced to relive all these remakes. Tired of remakes. Stop remaking shit, bro. Give me an original idea. That's why, and also that's why Obsession and Backrooms are doing so good. And I understand like Backrooms isn't a quote unquote original concept, but it is for Hollywood. It is for movies. We've only seen the backwoods in YouTube videos, like Reddit forums, creepypasta stuff, 4chan stuff. We've only seen Backrooms in that set, never on the big screen. And then you have someone that wants to stay close to the source material at hand. And it just, I'm happy for them. It's what they deserve. And you know, Hollywood does need like a little bit of a shake-up because they are getting quite greedy. Yeah. We got just one little 11 here on the side. I did it. Honestly, I think we're almost done. We do need to go back over a few places because I can see the numbers peeking through. I think we're doing good. I'm going to do a little spot check test. Oh, we're good. Oh, dude, they should have stopped making Scream movies after, like, what, the third one? Why are we on Scream 7 right now? Can someone please explain it to me? I'm tired, boss. John Coffey, I'm tired. I think that was his name. Okay. We are going to do 12, and then I think I'm going to go back over the pink down here. $12 is such a dark color for this book here. Ooh, I think it's a little dried out. Give me a second while I mix it up with some water. I don't think I need that big of a brush. I think this one's good. It's a little dried out. That happens. That's what happens when you buy a paint by numbers kit on Amazon. Okay, I think it's less dried out now. I'm not an artist, so I would not be able to argue that. Me, isn't pink already magenta? Hmm. I think I'll come back with the thin brush to like fine line that. Yeah, I think I need the thin brush now, actually. I mean, when is Game of the Year? When is that? Like, when is the Game Awards? Is that in, like, October-ish? August? I don't remember. It could be. What game has come out this year? I meant to get the smaller brush, and then I cleaned out the big brush. This is December 11th. Yeah. I mean, unless we have something that drops, like what is supposed to come out that would beat that? Astrobot 2 or what? Dude, I was actually mad when Astrobot what I was only mad because I'm a hater. Hmm. All right. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, Pragmata was really good. That could be a strong contender. Hmm. Oh, I was thinking GTA 6 not even coming out this year. Unfortunately, if it does, I think it'll be a clear sweep on that. Only because it's been like the most anticipated game that I think everyone will just be GTA 6 is here, you know? I'm still not sure if it's coming out this year. Like I know they say it's coming out, but it's Rockstar. Also, I was like hoping that there would be like some kind of secondary trailer or something with like the November release date on it. Ooh, oh gosh. 1 second. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they might push it back because of that. Because it's Rockstar. It's like no way they're gonna release their quote unquote baby and not be able to pull out Game of the Year to show their stockholders, you know? Also, we've heard nothing. And I was hoping, because you know me, I love a good conspiracy theory. I was on Reddit, and everyone on Reddit was like super sure that they were gonna announce something. Um, they were gonna announce something on May 26th when the original release date was, and it's just been silence, hasn't it? Hmm? I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, I think a lot of people think it's gonna be woke, but what? Sorry, I'm stuttering. um, but Rockstar has never been quote unquote woke. Rockstar has always been satirical by nature, honestly. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, and plus, with everything they did with Red Dead 2, you just know that they're gonna have an amazing story to tell regardless. I wonder if they're gonna do, like, I don't know if you played GTA 5 or not, but I wonder if they're gonna do like a choices thing at the end. If it's like, because it's obviously very Bonnie and Clyde, and I wonder if it's gonna be like betray Clyde, betray Bonnie, or they both go off in the sunset, or if it's gonna be like original Bonnie Clyde and they both die at the end as well. There's like so many different ways that the story can go, and that's why I'm really excited to play. I'm so excited. I might get a PlayStation for Christmas, quote unquote, but I get it early so I can play GTA. Yeah, dude, I didn't kill any of them. I didn't kill anyone, okay? And then when my friends were talking to me about killing Trevor, I was actually mad at them. I was like, why would you kill Trevor? Trevor is every one of us when we play GTA. He is the epitome of how everyone plays GTA. You go on rampages. Everyone goes on a rampage. We know it. He's the shoot first, ask questions later. One of my friends was like, yeah, I killed Michael. I was tired of him being a whiny bitch. And then I was like, you just killed the family man? The man gets his family back? And you're like, nah, fuck him? They're like, Missy, he was annoying. And I was like, yeah, I saved all three. That's real good character building when I'm just so equally attached to all three characters. Ballad of Gay Tony. I didn't play that until after, and then I never finished. Shame. I think my favorite thing about Gay Tony is that you got to go in the club and dance. Something's deeply wrong with me. Oh, you mean we could go to the club and dance? Okay. Is this color? It certainly is. Trying so hard to keep my hand straight while I'm painting these stems. I got a little quick to it. I didn't get to play San Andreas when it came out because I was a high school student and I did 3 sports and I was in like numerous fucking clubs. So I didn't have time for video games, and now when I try to go back and play it, I do enjoy it, but it is very dated, so I can't stay like immersed in it anymore. But honestly, San Andreas, in the art, if you're like thinking of like RPG aspect of GTA, that had to be the best. Fully customizing, like being able to customize your character and down to like what you eat. Like if you go into this place and eat a bunch of burgers and stuff and you don't work out, you're gonna be like fat. And also if you don't work out and work on your stamina and stuff, you're not gonna be able to ride the bike as fast, yada, and fight as good. I thought that was the most immersive, and they've never went back to it except for sort of in GTA 5, but not really. Yeah, and you had to go get haircuts and stuff. I did like that so much about that. Let me bring this closer to myself as I try to do some more line work. And GTA 4, I never beat either. With Nico Bellic, I never beat that one because one of my coworkers was like telling me what happens at the end, and when I found out the choices you had to make, I was like, oh, and then I stopped playing that, and I never finished it. I didn't really stop playing it because I would still go and play like the online version with a few of my friends. Which the online version back then I think was like TDM. It was pretty much just like deathmatch. Yeah, yeah. Nico is one of my favorite characters. It's unfortunate that he sort of like, I mean, called out. I mean, let's just be honest. Rockstar, please don't sue me. But I mean, let's just be honest. He called out a little bit of corporate greed after the game did so well, and they underpaid him. I think, like, of all the protagonists of GTA, my favorite, Nico's second. My absolute fucking favorite, Tommy Vercetti. And his Hawaiian t shirt. But those games, honestly, peak hardness. Because I went back to play them, and some of those missions, especially like, for Vice City, there's like this toy helicopter mission, and that thing is so hard. I don't remember it being that hard when I was a teenager, but also if I ever got stuck on any kind of games, my little brother would come in and beat them for me. But I don't remember being so like vividly stuck on that level like I am now. Because when I think it's been a few years now, but Rockstar released like the definitive series where they gave you 3 Vice City and San Andreas. So I have them all, and I've been back to like each one. The graphics do not hold up well. Yeah, everyone hated the toy. Dude, I just don't remember it being that hard when I was a teenager, but now that I'm like I'm an adult, I'm a grown-ass woman, and I go back to play it, and I said, what the fuck? How am I supposed to beat this? I do hope GTA 6 is nice. Um, but I think it will be. We've been waiting since what, 2013? So like what, 14 years? Well, it depends. It depends on if we're going to count. Because I'm just counting the 2013 release of GTA 5. But obviously, I'm sure they didn't immediately go to work on 6 after 5 was released, you know? But it's definitely been about 10 years. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't play that one that much, so there's a lot of stuff I missed. I also never played Bully either, and apparently that one is supposed to be really good too. But I do struggle when I go back to play these old games because the graphics are shit. Not like shit in a bad way, just it's very dated of its time, you know? When you're looking at it, you're like, yeah. I didn't even know that. I mean, bullying now is certainly something. I think the cyberbullying is really fucked. But as someone that made a whole website on GeoCities dedicated to this girl that she told my friends that she shouldn't hang out with me. They shouldn't hang out with me because I was too quote-unquote worldly. And then I made a whole GeoCities website. And all I did was I took her picture from the school website and I drew like in Paint, mind you, MS Paint. I literally just drew a dick next to her mouth, and then I just emailed that to everyone in school. Honestly, it's the most childish bullying you can think of, because what the fuck is that? And I'm sure the kids nowadays are obviously probably much worse than anything I cooked up. But to be fair, in that moment, I felt wronged. A lot of my childhood was adults, like grown-ass adults, bullying me because of the way I looked, which was crazy. How do you bully a kid? A teenager, mind you. Okay. I just took my bullying and I just hardened myself and turned into a total bitch. I'm allowed to say that because I'm talking about myself. But yeah, I was just really nasty when I was a teenager. But if you like looked any deeper, you could tell that it was just obviously a facade. I just got tired of people being so nasty to me. And it's because I moved to like a really small town when I was 13. So I was always like the outsider, right? I was just the weird girl that moved here from Florida. So not everyone was nice to me. Which honestly is very fair, but not really. And I did make friends, and I made lifelong friends, but it was just like when the people were nasty to me, oh boy, were they nasty. And I can't sit here and say like I wasn't equally as nasty back, because like I said, I had a very hard exterior, so I was very bitchy, nasty. I was a bully. I was basically everything. Double it and give it to the next guy. That's what I was doing. But then that's also like another big reason why when I get the invitations to go to the reunions, I do not go, because I didn't like you guys when I went to high school. I'm not gonna go see you guys again. And maybe they have changed, and maybe I'm just being petty. But also, I still talk to some people I went to school with. Like, I have some of my best friends that I met when I was like 13, and I still talk to them every day. So I feel like anyone from school I want to talk to, I still am talking to. Now, there are a few people I would like to talk to that I have lost touch over the years with. And I miss them. But everyone's living their own life. I don't hold any grudges. But I'd be lying if I said I don't remember the people that bullied me, because I do. And you know what? I can hold a grudge. But really, I don't think about school much at all, because I'm just old. And not even old. I'm just older. I've been out of school for a while, and you just don't think about those things anymore. But that's not really something you can tell a teenage girl. Like, if I'm trying to like get into my mindset back then, I can't really tell myself, you won't even see these people after high school. Like, it's a big deal currently because you see them all the time, but like soon you won't. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I got a few stories on that too. My my town releases on Facebook the the arrested people. It's called Busted, and it'll like put everyone's mugshot if you've been arrested. And the amount of times I've seen people I went to school with on that website. But you love seeing that, and you know you're always doing much better when you flick on the news and you see someone and it's not a good reason. And honestly, it's just really about like don't judge a book by its cover a lot of times as well, because I used to have this customer and she was like such a sweet old lady, and I was like, oh, she is so sweet. She really does make my day so much better when she comes and sees me to get like gas and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I just love her. I love her so much. I seen her in the newspaper arrested for domestic violence. She beat the shit out of her husband. So you never really can tell. And even then, obviously, she just got arrested for that. There's no telling what happened to lead up to that. She still could be a nice old lady, but I just remember that and had a clutch my pearls type of moment. Yeah, these leaves are coming together, you know? Yeah, but a lot of like people forget that Speed started when he was a teenager, a child, and now he is like in his 20s, right? Like I think he's older now. So that also comes with being a kid and then growing up and maturing, you know? Yeah, he's 21 now. So like that just comes with, and I know I was an obnoxious teenager. It's very hard to not be a teenager and be obnoxious, I think. It's because you feel, I think as teenagers, you feel like you're old enough because you're almost an adult, and you feel like you know a lot, but you really don't. And you don't really figure that out. Like you don't figure out you don't know everything until later on. And you're like looking back and you're like, "Oh, I think I was a little shit." I dripped on the painting. Yeah. I love watching Charlie. It's where I get all my gamer news from. Oh, I think this color is actually wrong. That's kind of cringe. Maybe it's this color? It's this color, I believe. That's crazy. We're gonna have to mix it up. Yeah, but a lot of the people he's blasting, not especially nowadays, are like those prank streamers, and nobody likes those. Like, nobody wants to be afraid to like go out in public and get messed with, you know? I don't know if it's just one kid. I think there's like a bunch of kids that do like the prank content where they're just basically messing with like food service workers, stuff like that. I was talking about no one specifically, just the whole genre of the pranks that make you feel like wildly uncomfortable in public. Ooh, I need to touch up some of these. We need the baby brush again. Oh, yeah, I do remember that guy. Yeah, that's weird. Honestly, something you could only do in the UK, in my opinion. You can't really do that in America, because if you walk into somebody's house, you don't know if they have a, you know. That's the wrong color once again. We'll figure this out together. Don't worry. I believe. Yeah. I think people already are having such a hard time with life itself. I think being like that is not great, you know? Like, you just make people feel unsafe in their own house. You make them feel not good, I guess. Okay. It'll leave. Yeah, I think you can feed the homeless and help out with your community without filming it. Once you set up that camera, it sort of becomes like performative for said camera. I think I did too well of a job covering this number up because I don't know what number it is. Magic the Gathering has a lot of good art, actually. My old friend Nate, he was really into Magic, and when I would go over to his house, I would like look through the cards and stuff because I like, who doesn't like a little bit of shiny cardboard, you know? Yeah. I need to go back over this pink at the bottom here. Well, at the top. We just flip it over and now it's at the bottom. Ah, there. I mean, I can't say much. I did used to call my PC the sim machine. Um, Hello. Yeah, I did used to call my PC like the sim machine. I'm like, oh, you mean the sim machine? But I did play a lot of Sims on it, so it was warranted to have that kind of nickname. How are you today? Thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate it so much. I promise one day I'll get a tripod and then we can have... I can be in the shot while I'm painting. Ooh. I didn't have a GameCube, but my uncle did. And I remember the discs of that being so small, like little baby CDs, honestly. And on the GameCube, I played this Sonic game where you could raise the eggs of these, like, gosh, I don't remember what they were called, but they're like little dots. Like, they look like little, they have like a little dot above their head. And you could like hatch eggs and put them in the nursery and stuff. And I know that was like only a small part of that game, but I loved that part of the game. I played 2 Zelda games in my life, and one was on the regular Nintendo, like those big cartridges, and it was all gold, whatever that was. Maybe it was like the Adventure or the Legend of Zelda. I don't remember. I just remember the cartridge being all gold, and that's what drew me to it. I was like, oh, this is... Especially when all the other cartridges were like that gray color. Like the slate gray. So it was just like something so cool. And then I played... Is it the Ocarina of Time that came out on the DS? The original DS. I know it wasn't Majora's Mask. Maybe it wasn't that. Because it says Ocarina of Time was released in 2011, and I was out of school by then. It was one of them that got released around 2008, 2009. Because I remember, oh. I thought they all were gold. I mean, it wasn't like real gold, but it's like the fake stuff. Hold on, I'm still looking for the Legends of Zelda, not Legend, Zelda game, 2007 through 2008, DS. Oh. It was the Phantom Hourglass, so I was completely wrong. So that's the one I played, the Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. And this was before you could just, like, Google stuff, by the way, because it wasn't, like, it was 2007, 2008, so Google wasn't, like, Google is now, right? And I remember I was stuck on one of these puzzles for days. And I was in my high school, and of course, I had a proxy, if anyone remembers what that is. So I have proxy, and I power up this proxy, and I remember, like, trying to Google the results, but there wasn't really strategy guides online back then like there was now. You would have to literally go and buy the fucking strategy guide itself, which was like this big, thick book. And they were super expensive, and as a broke teenager, it's not like I could take myself, I had no car, I couldn't take myself to GameStop to get that. So I remember just desperately searching on the internet for a solution to this puzzle. I can't even remember if I ever found it or not. I think I just abandoned that game. I did not beat it. The puzzles got me. Are you trying to give me a virus right now? Be honest. Oh. No, because this is literally what it was like, though. I mean, I think by 2007 they had taken away the exclamation mark, but the Google did look like that and everything. Yeah, Google in 2007 was like, it's the same logo. It didn't have the exclamation mark, though. Very to the point and colorful. My favorite search engine at that time. I think some people were still using Yahoo. By the way, I still have a few Yahoo email accounts. I don't want to talk about it. Ooh, I didn't like that. Yeah, I did enjoy that. I liked it. They gave me so much of this purple color, and the only thing I have to color that's purple is this little leaf stem situation there. Nothing else on here is purple, just that. Actually, true, yeah. And old dial-up, when you'd be on the internet and then like someone picks up the phone and it kicks you off. I had AOL. I was 13 years old in the AOL chat rooms talking about NSYNC, by the way. Yeah. That's crazy. That's nothing. Nothing now, like comparatively. I remember being like crowded around my friend's computer when we were like 16 or something like that and watching a music video on YouTube. But first, we had to pause it to let it pretty much completely like download, I guess, before you could play. Like, it wasn't streaming like it is now. And you had to. I remember us sitting there paused, staring at the YouTube video, like so excited for it. I think all the YouTube videos had like, what was it, VEVO, Vivo? Yeah, the buffer pause. You had to do it or midway through the video, it was just going to stop and load. Yes, if you ever tried to rewind that shit, you were waiting. It was actually easier for you to watch the whole video and then just play it again from its entirety from the start to catch what you missed than it was to actually rewind. The old 10-second rewind we have now where you could just like hit a button and go back 10 seconds, that just did not exist, did it? I mean, it's kind of simpler then, in my opinion. Like, you had to wait, so it was like a test of patience. Whereas I feel like a lot of stuff now is catered towards instant gratification. Yeah. Yep. I was really poor growing up, so I didn't even have a PC, and the one PC I did end up getting, I think it was like early 2000s, and I had a PC that ran Windows 95, or maybe it was 94. I don't know, but when that thing booted up, it was at the DDoS screen, and you had to type in Win94 or Win95 for Windows 95 for it to start up at Windows 95. Exactly. Yes. And I remember one time I went to my mom's work, and the secretary wasn't there that day, and they always let me play on the computer, right? But the secretary wasn't there that day. And my mom was like, well, secretary's not here today, so don't go getting on that computer. And I did go get on that computer, yeah. And I knew how to boot up Windows as well, so it literally opened up on the CDOS screen, and I typed in Windows 95. Started up the PC, and she was so mad. She was like, if you break that, I'm gonna get blamed for it. And I was like, I did break it. Look. And I had MS Paint. Like, I had Paint opened up because that was my favorite thing to, because there was really no, there was like, what, 2 games on Windows back then? It was like maybe that pinball game if you had like a later operating system, like a later date one. I can't remember when the Space Pinball got added. There was like Minesweeper, Paint. I did play so much Minesweeper as a kid that I actually thought I was good at it. And I try to play it now, and I'm so terrible. It's not even funny. Oh, I miss Clippy so much. Bring him back. Look, we got a nice blue Kool-Aid looking color for the brushing, the washing of the brushes. Yeah, I think this is done. Let's let me zoom out the camera. I think I still have it zoomed in for this. Yeah. Boom. And that's it. I think I'm done. This is one completed. So I think one second. Thanks. Yeah, I have 3 more. We have 3 more to do. So I think this took me 2 Sunday sessions. So I think each one should probably take me about the same. Yeah, I did go over it with the lighter, and you can't really tell at all. Oops. I don't want to lose the paint. I think there's a sunflower one that I want to do next, but I'm not sure. I don't want to get them mixed up because they have like the little paint set next on, but no, never mind. I can't get them mixed up because the plastic paint has a label on it. Okay, yeah. I think next Sunday we're gonna do the sunflower one. Can't see it. Well, I mean, you can a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna do this one. The books are bigger and there's a big sunflower on top. So this is what we're gonna do next. When is the next Arcane stream? Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be back on Arcane Merchant. Yeah, he's so cute. And at first, because he had to chase down the lady, I didn't know if it was gonna work out. But he like came alive on the second thief while it was still in the store and just one-shot him. I do enjoy that. It was so funny. So yeah, next Sunday we'll start the sunflower painting. Tomorrow, no stream on Tuesday because that's my break before I have to go back to work on Wednesday. I work Wednesday, Thursday, so that's why there's no stream there. And then Tuesday is just for me. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back at Missy's Magic Shop tomorrow. I'm hoping that we'll get another expansion, and we'll find out what those locked doors are for as well. I know we did unlock the rifle, so we'll have to put those out as well, but the shop is getting a little bit cramped. So we are going to have to look into an expansion, definitely. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by and joining me today. Oh, ad break on Twitch. Let me just yap until the ad is over, because I don't want to end during the ad, just in case anyone's watching. Kind of shitty for them, to not say goodbye. But yeah, I'm excited to play. I'm really liking Arcane Merchant. W Apathy for the suggestion, as always. Next Sunday we'll be painting the sunflowers and the books. I think this came out. I'm sort of liking it a little bit better now. I sort of wonder if I should take a fine point permanent marker and do a black out. Oh, my camera fell, sorry. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if I should take like a black fine point permanent marker and outline some of these, because this looks not, like, it looks good up close, but I think far away it doesn't look very defined, as like there's 3 flowers here, I think. So I wonder if like maybe a fine point permanent marker could yeah, like bring it out a little bit more. But I do like it overall. I like it. I'm excited for the next one. This is the color palette for the next one. I guess you can't really see it. I'll open it. The color palette for the next one is a little bit darker, and that's the sunflower one as well. I don't mind the lighter color palettes. I don't mind them. I'm not picky. I like using all the different colors. Alright guys, I am going to end stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I hope I see you guys tomorrow for Missy's Magic Shop. I'll be reopened again. Thanks again, Arcanite, for coming back and chatting with me. I always appreciate seeing you here. Thanks to all my lurkers. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sirius heard me saying goodbye, so he's already up and ready to go OUT. Yeah, and I hope everyone has a nice, cozy Sunday. Enjoy your day, and I will see you guys all tomorrow if you're around. If not, I will see you next week. Bye!